Right, another day, another YouTube video. Right now, all my videos are not scripted. I just go off the dome. I just literally just say what I think, record it, and upload it. If you enjoy it though, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe. But today, I'm going to be talking about the UK and society in general because there's just been a decline in society. And when I mean society, I mean the quality of items, as in like clothing, like even just clothing has gotten worse material. I'm talking like games now want you to like subscribe or want you to pay every month. They want you to do a more subscription model. Like they're trying to turn gaming into like Netflix and stuff like that. Like I don't see society improving. Like, as technology gets better and things, we should be trying to improve. Like I still remember the fact of when phones, you could take the battery out your phone. Like, do you remember back a day out like Androids and stuff? You could take the battery out your phone so like people couldn't track you, but now it's glued into the phone. You know what I mean? Like things like that. Like you start to see things of the quality of buildings is getting worse. Like even now, when there's earthquakes or when there's tsunamis and these things and houses being destroyed whilst older houses were built strong. Like look at the pyramids. Like if you just even look at the pyramids in Egypt, they were building that stuff back a day and it's still there now today. You know what I mean? But for some reason now we can't build things that are going to last, or we can't, build cars that are going to be solid. Like even if you just look at old Hondas, old Mercedes, old BMWs, they were built to last. Some of these Toyotas could, build and still are going. If you go, I've traveled to Africa and I've seen that they've got like literally like 1950, 1960 Toyotas and they're still using those cars and they're still running today. But now cars need repairs all the time, or you've got a Tesla that needs an update. And I don't know, it's just a bit crazy. But also, I saw this one channel on YouTube called Juicel Ducati, and he actually talks a lot about UK culture. And it's funny because I looked at the subscriber count and I thought it'd be a lot higher, but his channel only had about, I think it's like 20, 30,000 subscribers. And I thought it'd be at least 500,000. It's crazy how, in the UK and especially in Europe, it's not talked about enough. I feel like America's talked about a lot in the news, a lot in politics, a lot on YouTube, but people don't talk too much about UK culture and actually what it's like living in the UK, what it's like in a society where we're just a small island. You know what I mean? Like it's literally a small island. Like it's not even like literally one state in America is bigger than the UK and in London. And people don't understand like how small the UK is, and the culture and the vibe has completely changed where it's not the same as when I grew up. It's not the same vibe. It's not the same kind of energy. Everyone's trying to act cool. Everyone's trying to act this like nonchalant, trying to act like the I don't care and you don't care and then we all don't care, and nobody's actually promoting it. Like I think the thing is in America is people like to promote each other. People have that sort of y'all scratch my back, I scratch y'all back type vibe. Whilst in the UK it's more of a everyone's trying to act cool and everyone's trying to do this. Oh no, F him, and nobody actually grows like that. So this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna shout out the channel Juicel Ducati. I'm gonna shout him out because I think he's a great channel. I'm gonna have him in the description, and I think that people need to go and support other UK channels. And I think that in society, I think that there's a degradation in terms of even the quality of TV shows, the quality of animation. Like even now, if you watch animation shows now, they sound scripted. Like you literally go in The Simpsons and watch like the old seasons, like season 5, like it's about season 8 of The Simpsons compared to The Simpsons episodes now. Like it doesn't have the same level of writing. You can just see in the writing that they're becoming more lazy. Like writers are becoming more lazy. Movies are becoming repetitive. Even movies, like I remember like old comedy films, like if you watch The Hangover or you watch Ted, the actual energy in the script writing and the jokes actually landed and were actually funny. But I haven't even seen any new comedy movies like that. Like I don't know if it's just me or it's just in the UK or Europe, but like there's no new good comedy movies. Like yeah, they got action movies and yeah, there's some horror movies that are coming out which look pretty cool and whatever, but in terms of even Disney and like all these Pixar and like they remaking movies, like even I just watched recently the How to Train Your Dragon, and it is a cool film, but it's literally just copy paste the animation, but the only difference is it's real life actors instead of animated. Like that is what they're doing. They're just animating shows and saying, okay, how do we make, instead of making new films and new ideas, it's just getting already existing IPs and then making them into a movie. Okay, let's get Minecraft, make it into a movie. Let's get Assassin's Creed, make it into a movie. Let's get How to Train Your Dragon, make it into a movie. Or let's get Cinderella or Snow White or whatever and just make it into a movie. That's not actually being creative. And I just feel like, I don't know if it's just a me thing, but I just feel like the creative side of media in general is becoming more stale and becoming more boring. And I just feel like it's very sanitized on we need to have IPs that are already known and already valuable, and then we're just going to redo them. And it's a whole thing of in UK culture, even when it comes to black shows, like I love black shows. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm a mixed person myself, I'm mixed race myself, but I feel like all black shows are just a copy of Top Boy. Like, even when you watch Supercell or you watch Kidulthood or you watch any of these shows, it's just the same stories of some black character being in something to do with something illegal or something sketchy. And it's like, why can't we have black shows about something new, something interesting, something creative, you know? Like what it's like to be black but living in Scotland, or what it's like to be black but, you know, trying to build an empire, or something, you know, about creative side. You know, I feel like there needs to be more of this, but there isn't. It's even power, it's the same kind of thing. It's always some black guy involved in something sketchy or some hood shit going on, and it's like it's not good for society. I feel like it just puts a bad light on everybody. But there's so many interesting stories that you can create in terms of a vision. Or, you know, actually shout out to the movie Gran Turismo, because that movie gets a mixed race kid who wants to become a sport car driver. That is something interesting that I haven't seen before and something new, and I actually rate Sony for making that movie. But that's what I'm saying, like I need to see more things like that. And I think that, you know, society, we need to be supporting each other, and we need to actually try to be evolving. And, you know, when it just comes to UK degradation, even just the roads, the potholes, the amount of vehicles everywhere, like you cannot find somewhere to park. Like, it is crazy. You go to central London and just trying to find somewhere to park is insane. So, you know, when it just comes to these kinds of things, I just see that the UK, and I don't know if it's just in Europe because I've been to Amsterdam and Germany and other countries in Europe, but the quality of life is not getting better. The price of everything is going up. So the price is going up, but the quality is going down. You know, I just went into, we have a thing called Greg's. It's like a shop where you can buy pastries, and the sausage rolls do not taste as good and are smaller and more expensive than before. So how is something becoming more expensive but the quality is going down? Like, normally when you make something more expensive, it's because you're getting fresher ingredients or better quality product, but you're getting worse quality for the same amount of price. And I don't see how that is good for society. When you look at 10 years into the future, 20 years into the future, how is that good? I don't see how that's like a net positive on society. I see that as a net negative on society. So I just feel like I'm not a channel to like give solutions or whatever. I just speak my mind, and I don't know if you agree with me, then that's cool. If you don't agree with me, that's also cool. I just feel like I just see society getting worse. I just see the quality of people getting worse. I just see that even for me, like, you know, I loved watching a lot of like Instagram videos back in the day, which were funny, and you had creators from Vine, creators actually making cool music videos and these kinds of things online. But I just feel like now it's everyone's just trying to show off this lifestyle. Everyone's trying to one up each other, like, oh yeah, I got this, so then boom, my man's gonna have this and he's gonna have that. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. And even with the women with the surgeries, like the amount of women I've seen mess up their entire face by getting these lip fillers that are looking crazy, like, it doesn't look good. Like, I don't know anyone who finds that attractive. I don't know anyone who finds that good looking. And I just feel like people are ruining their looks and people are ruining these things. Which, what just happened to just being happy with the way you look? What just happened to just being happy with what you have? I don't know why I feel like everyone now, even with the money chasing, like, it's good. And I'm saying that everyone should become rich and successful. But having a million in the bank and having 10 million in the bank or 50 million in the bank, it never ends. And I feel like this is why even these billionaires be buying up more and more land and more things. So it just becomes a cycle of everyone trying to one up each other and no one's actually getting to the top. Like, it's like a never ending race. And I just feel like in society, I feel like if people spend more time with family, spend more time on looking at what actually matters to them and what's actually valuable to them, it doesn't matter what that is. Look at what's valuable to you and actually try to do something that will actually benefit your life in a positive way, instead of everyone trying to look at benefiting themselves in a negative way. And, you know, everyone's just trying to do this lifestyle which it's just not sustainable, and it's not good for long-term growth. And, you know, I just don't know. Like, if you enjoyed the video, you can tell me you did or you didn't. But, you know, in my opinion, I'm just speaking my thoughts. Maybe it's just me. If you feel the same, then you can relate. If you can't relate, I also appreciate that. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway. My name is Chris, and I just genuinely, yeah, just speaking my mind. I'm just being real. But I hope you enjoyed it anyways. But you take care.